The Democrats seem to finally grow a pair. I asked y'all, was this going to happen? I hope that this was going to happen, okay? And during the DNC, it seems like they done finally dropped some nuts. Now, it's crazy that that's happening with a female at the top of the ticket. But I guess Kamala Harris showing these motherfuckers that goddamn it, we can get down too. You feel me? All that they go low, we go high shit that Michelle was on previously. Even Michelle then came up off that shit. And I love it. I love it. So let's talk about it briefly, y'all. Let's talk about it. But before we do, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. I am your homeboy First, and this is the realest, most entertaining show in the game. Put it on something. Again, hit that subscribe button, that like button, that share button, and put all your people on it. All right, so I'm gonna go down night by night, y'all. Just let y'all know what I fuck with, you know what I'm talking about, in terms of the Dems showing that, goddamn it, they ain't backing down to the Republicans. Finally, okay, they know how to put on a good convention, but it's more than just putting on the show. Okay, the Democratic Party is the party of liberals. Okay, liberals tend to be more creative people. Okay, so yeah, they're gonna put on a better showing and shit like that. But the backbone, these motherfuckers actually was standing up for themselves. Okay, on night one, Joe Biden had a fucking nap. You could tell Joe Biden had taken a nap, y'all. Okay, unlike the debate. It seemed like they got that man fresh off the jet and just told him, hey, man, go up in there and do your thing. And that shit was a disaster. But that man had a nap on night one of the DNC. And he was fiery. He defended his record. Okay. He came for Trump as he should. Okay. That man Trump and his kind and sat up here and disparaged this man's whole family, including his son. Now, we know his son got some issues. Okay. Hunter Biden. Okay. But that's the man's child. And that man is set up there, Trump and them, you know what I'm talking about. They didn't set up there and talked about that man's family like a damn dog. And you know, Biden's other son, Beau Biden, had served in the military. So that shit that Trump said about the military, calling them suckers and losers and shit like that turned Biden ass up. That's when you got the little clip. Who does he think he is? Who does he think he is? That boy Joe had a nap. So night one was good. You feel me? Night two, the roll call was lit. Now, I just talked about that. Liberals, you know, gonna be more creative. But music, y'all. Music makes life better. Okay? It does. Add music to any kind of situation, and I bet it gets better. You don't like washing your dishes or mopping your floor? Put on some good music. It'll help you get through it. You don't like your morning commute? Put on some good music. It's going to help you get through it, okay? When you're fucking, you fuck a little better to some good music, okay? I'm telling you, music makes everything better. You understand? And it made the roll call legendary. It made it historic. Okay. Shout out to Georgia. Cause they really stole the show with Lil Jon coming down and doing their thing. You know what I'm talking about? Mississippi. Fuck we doing, man. I'm right here. Okay. Obviously, our delegation needs me. We're the blackest state in the union, but we should have been the most turned. Okay, we should have been the most turned. Holla at your boy. Overall, the roll call was lit. And I loved how the DJ made sure that like each song was like tailored to the state. Like my during the Green Bay Packers games, they love to play I think they like jump around or some shit. And so when Wisconsin went, that's what they played. For California, of course, he plays some California Love. He plays some Kendrick. Okay. Of course, he did, you know, Empire State of Mind with New York, but just around the country, it seemed like they were doing shit that was specific to that state. So that was dope. That was dope. All right. But Michelle and Barack, I mean, they did what they do. They did what they do. They both of them. It ain't just Barack. Barack Obama is one of the greatest orators in American history. But some may argue that his wife is still better than his ass. That's tough, Jack. That's tough. As somebody said online, shit, I feel sorry for their kids. Because if they ever got in trouble and had to get lectured by both of them motherfuckers, shit, they went for it. They went for it. But I believe that mama's the one that really get down on that ass. Okay. Michelle, this far away. She's this far away from calling Trump a bitch ass motherfucker. She that close now. That close. She did her motherfucking thing, of course. You know, she hit him with the black jobs line. She told all of us to fucking do something. Don't just be talking about it. Don't just be tweeting about it. Don't just goddamn be in these barbershops and shit, talking all your shit. Whatever you want, goddamn it, do something, bruh. Get registered to vote. Make sure your people registered to vote. Okay. Read about the motherfucking issues at hand and give it to somebody. Give the information that you've learned to somebody who might not have such information. You feel me? Do something. Do something. Great shit. And then Barack, he did what he does, but his motherfucking ass fed up too. You saw he hit that boy with a dick joke. You know, he made about crowd, this weird obsession with crowd sizes. And then he did that motherfucker that got some comedic genius to him, don't it? Because if you notice, he did like this, and then when he came back here, he looked down at it and then just looked out. That motherfucker that got some shit to him. I love it. Good shit, Barack. Good shit. Now, you know Trump motherfucking ass saw that and called Barack and Michelle all kind of N-words. You know he did, puss ass motherfucker. You already know he did. Fuck him, no. I'm glad that when they go low, we go high shit is put to bed. When they go low, we gonna take this shit to the motherfucking floor. Night 2 was dope. Night 3, Bill Clinton came up there and, you know, he broke shit down. But the best thing that he said, okay, best thing that old Playboy Billy, who used to be Trump partner, okay, y'all know I'm highly skeptical of Clinton motherfucking ass, okay. But you do see why he was elected president. He's slick now. The motherfucker slick. But he gave a fact. A fact. Now, this shit has been fact checked, and it turned out to be right. And if the Democratic Party and the Harris campaign don't use this, that will be political malpractice. When Clinton said that job creation during Democratic administrations has been 50 million. So 50 million jobs created during Democratic administrations since the end of the Cold War. Now, you know, I'm a history teacher. Some people say the end of the Cold War, 1989. Some say 91. I just teach the kids 1990 to put a round number on it. But the year he was going for is 1989, okay? So since 1989, where you got the beginning of the George H.W. Bush administration till now, okay? 50 million jobs created during Democratic administrations, 1 million created under Republicans. And of course, they're doing net, okay? Because you gain some, you lose some, all put together. The score is 50 million to 1 million. What the fuck are we talking about? How in the hell is Trump and Republicans in general still beating the Democrats when it comes to the economy? The Democratic Party needs to put that shit on a shirt, put that shit on a song, put that shit on campaign ads. That needs to be plastered everywhere. That message should be number one. Because when the money funny is when motherfuckers really goddamn feel some type of way. And with inflation coming down, but shit is still high, yeah, motherfuckers gonna feel some type of way. You better tell them that. We're better on jobs. Fuck what they talking about. We are better on jobs. And we, the people, are the one creating the jobs. But we're better if I'm a member of the campaign team. I will let these motherfuckers know that we're better in setting the right climate, the right business climate in America for job creation. And the numbers bear that out. The score is 50-1. Fuck we doing? Put it on the shirt. And lastly, the historic night when we saw a black woman, a woman who has identified as a black woman. From everything I've seen in the archives, video footage, I'm currently reading her book right now. She calls herself a black woman. She says her mother knew that she was raising black women. Her whole, at least from what I'm reading in this book, her whole upbringing was as a black woman. You feel me? Not that she didn't acknowledge her Indian ancestry. Okay, she loves her mother dearly. She loves her kinfolk. You feel me? But her mama was listening to Aretha. Her mama goddamn was taking her around civil rights icons and motherfuckers like James Baldwin and all kind of folk out there. Okay. These are the folks she encountered as a child. So of course that shit stuck with her. I did learn in the book that her mom took a job in Canada, so she went up there around 12 years old or something like that. But then after that shit, she went to Howard. Legendary HBCU. She's a fucking AKA. Shout out to my little boo thing who was also an AKA. So there's a black woman, Jack. What the fuck we talking about? Fuck are we talking about? Not only black in terms of her ancestry, but I'm talking about in her experiences. Her experiences. She's a black woman. So that was historic. And I was proud and happy for my wife, my daughter, and all the girls who I taught. I was proud. And I'm also proud that she's qualified. This woman has done a lot in her career. She has. And before you criticize her career as a prosecutor, read. Go read about her. Okay? Read about her. Form your opinion of what you read from credible sources. Okay? Now, if you just anti prosecutors just in general, like you don't think no motherfucking body should go to jail, okay, you ain't gonna like her. You ain't gonna like her. But some of these motherfuckers need to go to jail. If you out here molesting children, your ass need to be put in jail. You out here raping motherfuckers, your ass need to be put in jail. You out here breaking in people's homes, breaking in people's homes. Folks, innocent folks, and work their whole goddamn life to have the few possessions that they have, and your ass decide, oh, I'm finna hit that lick. Your ass need to go to jail. And I'm saying this as somebody who understands how poverty drives a lot of this, how lack of education drives a lot of crime. Okay. But evil that has been done unto you does not give you a license to do something evil to somebody else. Let me say that again. Evil that has been done unto you does not give you a license to do evil to somebody else. Okay? That doesn't justify that. You feel me? It doesn't justify that. So some folks who out here killing motherfuckers and goddamn robbing old ladies and shit like that and raping little girls, they all need to be goddamn locked up. Okay? Now, I know a lot of folks are on this shit about she put some folks in jail unjustly. Let's discuss those. Let's discuss those. Let's look at those cases and see, did this woman do something malicious? Okay. Are there some character flaws within her that we can say, okay, now she just like the conservative white male prosecutors who just try to throw us away. Let's look at that. I haven't seen that from Rick. Now it's her book, of course, so that ain't gonna be there. Okay. But in hearing other scholars talk about her, other writers, people that have known her from out there, people who in California and familiar with her being a DA and then being AG, I haven't seen that. Okay, I'm just speaking for myself. So I was very happy to see her on that stage, accepting that nomination. I think she did a great job. I think she worked in making it personal with sharing stories about her mother. I think she put forth a good effort to show that she would be good for our country domestically and abroad. I know there are many who are still feel some type of way about the Biden administration's handling of the war in Gaza, understandably so. But I think with her, there is hope that she would chart another path with it, while simultaneously they gonna support Israel, y'all. Okay, they gonna do that. But I would hope that support, as I said last week, like if somebody your friend, goddamn it, you should be able to push your friend into doing what the fuck is right, especially when you are the more powerful friend. But at the same time, it's going underreported. I saw, what was it, PBS? Somebody, one of these goddamn journalists reported that while the Biden administration is trying to goddamn put a stop to this shit over there and get a deal done, they reporting that Donald Trump is on the phone with Benjamin Netanyahu telling him not to strike no goddamn deal because a deal would be bad for Trump politically. And I've only seen that lady say that. All the rest of these goddamn publications, they picked it up. Now, have they not verified the validity of that or something? I don't know. But goddamn, that's something that needs to be looked into. Okay. Because we on one side, you got somebody who says they support Israel, but they hope for an end to the horror that's going on in Gaza. And on the other side, you got a motherfucker that's telling them, hey, just finish the job. Come on, dog. Everything put together, this shit shouldn't be close. But I'm happy that the Dems have seemed to grow a pair. Obviously, they are listening to the likes of Representative Crockett, who had a chance to speak at the DNC. Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, who had a chance to speak at the DNC. See, those women ain't taking no shit up off the Republicans. And none of us should. Put it on something.